What up, tubers? Today is a rainy day giveaway. Stay tuned to the end of this video to find out how and what you're going to win. And enjoy. Now I know everybody does this, but it's raining, I'm stuck at home, so I'm going to tell you my 3 favorite baits to throw this time of year. So please stay tuned, and here we go. At number 3, I love throwing a spinnerbait. Nothing like a good old spinnerbait. My favorite is a good old white spinnerbait. This one I believe is a KVD. It's got the big willow leaf on the end. Big spoon spinner. Makes a lot of ruckus in the water. White is by far my favoriteest color. I mean, you could find what you're into. I mean, you got sexy shad color with the gold and the silver going on. Sometimes you got to mix it up. Sometimes if they're not biting on the gold, you got to go to the silver. But I got this weird looking one from Walmart, and I just bought it because I had never seen anything like it before. I mean, if there's not a swivel, it just kind of bounces around on there. It's got a really nice head on it though. It's good for dragging the bottom, bouncing off things. Haven't caught anything on it yet. But when the bite turns off, I like to micro size my baits. Littler the better. Get a nice crawfish pattern. Flip it up beside docks, drag it down along the rocks coming off the shoreline. They seem to really enjoy that. At number 2, I love throwing squarebills. Throwing them shallow, bouncing them off rocks, off the side of docks, down off stumps, right on top of grass, ripping them through it. I mean, you can get a squarebill in pretty much anything from, I mean, like your basic shad look, all the way to like your sexy shad. My favorite one, by the way. Love this. Catch fish on it every time. My partner in this loves throwing this color. I'm not quite sure the good names of them, but I put them in the description down below. But yeah, this is a pretty good one. I haven't done too well with this one. I got this one from Lucky Tackle Box. Got a nice sound to it, just haven't really caught fish on it. My big fat sexy shad. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty big. But I love throwing these. If I'm catching fish left and right, I'll hook on one of these big old fat ones, throw it down through there, and just go for the big ones. So, I love squarebills. And last but not least is just my favorite. It's just a plain hook and a Cinco of some kind, maybe a finesse worm, depending on what your fish are into, you know, how big they are, how hungry they are. But a good old Wacky Rig, man. You just hook up a Wacky Rig. I've lost a lot of hooks, a lot of stuff, but I've caught a lot of fish. Good old Wacky Rig never failed me, no matter if it's cold and the fish are just kind of not wanting to do much, eating real slow, dragging it real slow along the bottom. You know, going into the spring, midsummer, or spring, early summer, where they're super aggressive, coming out of spawn, super hungry. They love it. Or, you know, deep into summer where the water is super hot. You just drop it down and dangle it, and they eat it up every time. I've caught many a fish, even when the bite has dropped off to nothing. I just take a good old Wacky Rig, throw it, let it sink down real slow, and they usually hit it on the fall. If not, it's the instant jerk back that drives them nuts. They jump up and snatch it. Unfortunately, I'm out of my favorite colored one. It's the white, but I also like the green watermelon with the red flake. They tear that up. That's about it for me. Those are my 3 favorite baits to throw this time of year. Stay tuned. We'll tell you what and how you're going to win. So you made it to the end of the video, and like promised, here's how you're going to win. Once we reach 20 subscribers on our YouTube channel, I'm going to give away these baits. First up is a Strike King Rage Blade Chatterbait. Looks to be a watermelon color. I have a pack of KVD Swimming Caffeine Shad, also Strike King. I'm going to give them away. None of these baits have been opened. I have the KVD Watermelon Red Rodent, which is kind of a bug drag along the bottom bait. And then I have the Strike King Rage Tail Blue Craw Mega Bug, which is pretty good. I bought 2 packs of these, and I probably went through about 4 of them. They smell like coffee. They're really nice. So once I reach 20 viewers or 20 subscribers to our YouTube channel, I will take that 20 viewers and I will put it in a random picker, and whoever wins it, I will mail you them baits. So please subscribe, tell your friends, tell everybody else. Click the links below to go to our Instagram and YouTube. Thanks for watching. I'm out.